Today on Rappler. Arrested Chinese nationals had been conducting surveillance on key waterways in Palawan for 2 years. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. tells China if it wants the US Typhoon missile systems removed, it only needs to stop claiming the West Philippine Sea. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. plans to meet with US President Donald Trump to discuss immigration. The Bishop of San Carlos apologizes for letting 2 priests accused of child sexual abuse celebrate Mass. And Miss Racal and Anthony Jennings to star in an upcoming Netflix movie. For nearly 2 years, Chinese nationals were conducting intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance operations in key waterways in Palawan, which faces the West Philippine Sea. 5 of these were presented to the media on Thursday, January 30. They were arrested between January 24 and 25, 2025. Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief General Romeo Bronner says the military had long wondered how China seemed to know about missions as soon as ships left the ports. Bronner said the monitoring activities probably started in 2023 in the Lugan Bay of Puerto Princesa City in Palawan when they tried to install a CCTV camera near a beach resort. 2 of the Chinese nationals were caught in 2024 installing a solar-powered CCTV camera in another resort in Bululuyan Town in Palawan. Bululuyan Town is the jump-off point for most PCG vessels. Intel operatives also say the group was conducting operations on Oyster Bay, the site of the Naval Forces West's detachment. The group also has ties to another Chinese national who was earlier arrested for alleged espionage operations in Luzon. But officials declined to conclude if these activities were sponsored by the People's Republic of China. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. says if China wants the US Typhoon missile system removed from the region, it only needs to stop claiming the West Philippine Sea.
Let's make a deal with China. Stop claiming our territory. Stop harassing our fishermen and let them have a living. Stop ramming our boats. Stop water cannoning our people. Stop firing lasers at us. And stop your aggressive and coercive behavior. And return the Typhoon missiles.
China has demanded that the Philippines remove the missile system, accusing Manila of, quote, creating tensions and antagonism in the region and inciting geopolitical confrontation and an arms race. Marcos also calls out China for reacting to the deployment of the Typhoon missiles when it's Beijing that has been ramping up its arsenal.
I don't understand the comments on the Typhoon missile system. We don't make any comments on their missile systems, and their missile systems are 1,000 times more powerful than what we have.
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. plans to meet with US President Donald Trump about his new immigration policy. The policy is seen to affect hundreds of thousands of Filipinos in the US.
I will meet with President Trump because there's much that we need to discuss between the US and the Philippines in terms of trade, in terms of defense and security, and now the new policy on immigration. Nagpauwi na yata ng 100 na Pilipino.
Philippine Ambassador to the US Jose Manuel Romualdez reported that 24 Filipinos had been deported, with 80 more facing imminent deportation. These cases were processed under the Biden administration. Trump's mass deportation plan, a key campaign promise, raises concerns within the Filipino-American community, with even documented immigrants uncertain about their future. Over 4 million people of Filipino descent live in the US, and an estimated 350,000 Filipinos are undocumented. Romualdez advises those undocumented Filipinos to voluntarily return to the Philippines to avoid deportation. San Carlos Diocese Bishop Gerardo Alminaza apologizes for allowing 2 priests accused of child sexual abuse to celebrate Mass in public. Alminaza says, quote, I must admit I was the one who allowed this one exemption of con-celebration on a special occasion, not realizing it will cause confusion and great concern to some. For this, I apologize. The 2 are part of the 82 priests listed in the Philippines database of the US-based watchdog bishopaccountability.org. The group tracks cases of abuse in the Catholic Church. They are among 34 priests facing child sexual abuse charges in the Philippines. Bishopaccountability.org also says at least 10 priests with ties in Cebu are publicly accused of sexually abusing minors. The website published on Wednesday, January 29, a list of 82 priests and brothers from the Philippines accused of abusing minors based on media reports and court documents. The website also clarifies that unless otherwise stated, the reports are simply allegations and do not suggest guilt or liability. Cebu Archbishop Jose Palma says only 3 of those listed are affiliated with the Archdiocese of Cebu and are in active ministry, but did not disclose their identities. Meantime, Caloocan Bishop Pablo Virgilio Cardinal David, also the head of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines, urges Filipino Catholics to report abusive clergymen as bishops call for increased accountability within the church. Netflix releases the trailer of its upcoming film Sosyal Climbers, starring Racal and Anthony Jennings. The film follows a scam artist couple who makes millions by living fake double lives and scamming the rich. Sosyal Climbers is set to premiere on February 27. This marks one of the pair's 2 projects following the cheating controversy involving Jennings' ex-girlfriend. Meantime, Netflix also announces the return of the popular South Korean drama Squid Game for its 3rd and final season on June 27. Since its 2021 debut, the survival thriller has become a global sensation, driving Netflix's subscription growth. It became the platform's most watched original series in its first month, with 142 million households tuning in. And that's today's wrap. I'm Julian Cirineo. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.